Hi, my name is Tom Conlon. I'm a psychotherapist working in private practice, and that work is all about the uniqueness of the individual. So I realise out of that work how important it is to have a focus on career and education, and my work and career guidance attends to that. The first step in the work is to assess the personality of the individual, and the way we do that is via an online questionnaire. It takes 15-20 minutes to complete, and when I get the initial results, what I do is I get feedback from the client to work out whether in fact that is a correct representation of their personality. And so the second step is that there's a very close connection between your personality traits and the sort of jobs that you could do well. So what I do is, once we've actually got the personality assessed, we can actually create a connection between the two and come up with a range of job types that would best suit the individual. So the third step is working back. Now that we have an idea about the type of job that you might like to do, is, well, what type of third level courses would actually best fit those types of jobs. So one thing I've found is having a knowledge about one's personality gives you an advantage in the world. It's an understanding who you are and how you relate to other people. So I just think this is a fantastic way in terms of actually helping yourself in terms of your education and your career choices. I also think this will benefit the parents quite a bit, because the costs associated with someone actually dropping out in the first year of university are very high. They run into thousands of euro, and so there will be a benefit here in terms of actually more effective choices with regard to education. Parents who come and do this work with their children are very committed to the future of their children, so I find it very dynamic, a chance to have a conversation about something that's quite challenging in terms of career choices and education choices, but it seems to work very well. It's a very fluent, very open chat, essentially. This work is really important to me. I was a very challenged adolescent and had great difficulties in actually informing choices with regard to education and with regard to my work. Okay, so I really take this work very seriously, very important, and I think it's a fantastic opportunity for any young person to get an opportunity to do this. Well, I've had people come back to me 5 years after having done this work, and they say, well, listen, this work continues to be something that's current. So I regard this as something that will continue over a lifetime. Personality is quite stable over a lifetime, so this is something that has an ongoing contribution to one's life in terms of an understanding of my personality and how that fits against the type of work I can do. I'd be delighted to hear from anybody who has an interest in this area, and you'll find my details on www.tomconlon.ie.